War bears are trained for scouting by land and sea, as well as anti-infantry combat. Their mauling attack is lethal against most infantry. Their special ability is an amplified roar that causes paralysis in enemy infantry within earshot. War bears also detect disguised enemy units. Conscripts are the Union's mainline anti-infantry forces. They are not well trained, but can be effective in numbers. They carry assault rifles and can also switch to using Molotov cocktails, which are more effective against structures, including garrisons. Flak troopers are convicts forced to carry out their sentence by fighting with heavy weapons on the front lines. They are most effective against aircraft. They can switch to using magnetic mines that work well against vehicles. These mines will also detonate should the vehicle crush the flak trooper. Combat engineers can capture neutral or enemy structures both on land or at sea, or repair your damaged structures. They carry basic revolvers for self-defense. Their special ability is to build a battle bunker, which can be garrisoned by other infantry. Tesla troopers are heavy infantry armed with electrifying weapons effective against most targets. They are too big to be crushed by most tanks. Their special ability is to switch to using electromagnetic disruptors that automatically disable enemy vehicles in the vicinity. Natasha is the Union's greatest sniper commando, whose rifle can kill several infantry in one shot. She may also call in airstrikes against other targets. Her special ability is to snipe pilots cleanly in their vehicles, such that the vehicles can then be captured. Natasha is equally effective on land or at sea. Ore collectors automatically gather resources essential to fueling the Soviet war machine. These amphibious vehicles must be protected at all costs. Their special ability is to deploy reactive armor, which makes them highly resistant to enemy attacks. Note, they cannot gather resources in this state. Sputniks are defenseless vehicles that offer an economical alternative to mobile construction vehicles when it becomes necessary to expand. These amphibious units may convert to an outpost almost anywhere, allowing other Soviet structures to be built nearby. Terror drones are amphibious robots that can kill enemy infantry or tear into vehicles and dismantle them from the inside. Once infected, the vehicle must be repaired, or else it will be destroyed. Terror drones can switch to using an electrostasis ray that shuts down vehicle locomotors, preventing them from moving. Sickles are fast-moving anti-personnel vehicles armed with 3 independently firing machine guns. Their special ability lets them leap long distances, or even onto enemy infantry. Bullfrogs are amphibious anti-aircraft troop transports. Their flak cannons can quickly destroy enemy aircraft. The only means for passengers to exit a Bullfrog is via the man cannon, which can be used to launch infantry behind enemy lines. Hammer tanks are effective against most vehicles and structures. Further, they can crush infantry under their treads. Instead of using their main gun, they can switch to using the leech beam, which absorbs enemy armor. The beam can steal enemy weapons as well. The V4 rocket launchers are long-range artillery pieces, whose rockets can quickly destroy most any unit or structure if they hit. Their special ability is to fire multi-warheads that split up in flight, causing widespread damage. Note, V4s cannot defend themselves up close. Apocalypse tanks can easily take on other vehicles with their powerful main guns, and can crush most anything under their massive treads. Their special ability is a magnetic harpoon, which can draw enemy vehicles in for the kill. Mobile construction vehicles are amphibious mobile bases. They are critical to battlefield operations, even though they have no weapons of their own. Once unpacked into construction yards, they can build all facilities authorized by the Soviet War Council. They must be defended by any means necessary. Twin Blades are anti-surface combat helicopters armed with machine guns and rockets. In addition to their powerful weapons, Twin Blades function as transports and can ferry infantry or some vehicles across the battlefield. MiG fighters are specialized air superiority jets, designed purely for intercepting groups of enemy aircraft. They carry a limited supply of ammunition and must occasionally rearm at an airbase. They have a special ability to rapidly return to base if needed. Kirov airships are flying heavy bombers. Nothing on the ground can withstand their bombs. Kirovs are slow but highly durable. Their special ability provides them with a burst of speed, using a chemical process that slowly causes them to take damage. Therefore, it must be used sparingly. Stingrays are experimental strike craft fitted with Tesla weapons that are effective against most targets. Stingrays are amphibious, though slower moving on land. Their special ability is the Tesla Surge, which shoots lightning in all directions while briefly immobilizing the unit. It only works on water. Akula subs excel at quickly destroying enemy ships with their torpedoes. They must surface to fire, but are invulnerable to most attacks while submerged. Their special ability is to launch ultra-torpedoes, which are devastating unguided warheads that rapidly accelerate straight ahead. Dreadnoughts are powerful long-range bombardment ships armed with multiple rocket launchers. They can destroy any surface target in moments. Their special ability makes them fire even more rapidly, although forcing the weapon systems to do this gradually causes internal damage.